Mr. Chairman, as you know, there are people demonstrating against Wall Street in New York City. Perception on the part of these demonstrators and millions of other Americans is that as a result of the greed, the recklessness, and the illegal behavior on Wall Street, we were plunged into this horrendous recession we're currently in. Do you agree with that assessment? Did Wall Street's greed and recklessness cause this recession that led to so many people losing their jobs?
It had excessive risk-taking on Wall Street had a lot to do with it, and so did some failures on the part of regulators.
Do you believe that we have made any significant progress since the collapse of Wall Street to suggest that we will not, either in the short term or in the longer term, once again see a collapse on Wall Street and the necessity of a bailout?
Many of the rules implementing, as you pointed out yourself, many of the rules implementing Dodd-Frank are not yet in force or fully implemented. But I believe as this process goes forward that we will have made a very substantial improvement, yes.
I would respectfully disagree.
There's this movement, Occupy Wall Street, right, which has spread from Wall Street to other cities. They clearly don't think that you or Republicans have done enough, that you're in fact part of the problem. Are you following this movement, and what would you say to its people that are attracted to it?
I think people are frustrated, and you know, the protesters are giving voice to a more broad-based frustration about how our financial system works.
You may be arrested.
Dozens were arrested last night in the city of Oakland as police respond to orders to crack down on demonstrations. The movement, which has spread across the nation and the globe, continues to escalate over a month after its spark. Statistics show that much of America agrees with the movement's message. They are rallying against corporate greed and a system that they say favors the top 1% while neglecting the interests of the middle class and everyone else.
And then 99% of it, you know, we can't even protest.
I agree, it's fascism. This isn't capitalism. Stop talking about capitalism. Like it's bad.
You want to go back to a free market.
No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong.
Nobody. Stop saying it's capitalism. That is the problem.
Gives the monopoly power. The state gives the Federal Reserve the monopoly power. The state gives the pharmaceutical monopoly.
The government gives its bodies privileges. And when they fuck up, they call it capitalism. Then they come in with a gun and they take your money to fix capitalism. This has been going on for hundreds and thousands of years. And if you ever want to escape this cycle, wake the fuck up and realize this is not capitalism. This is Hitlerian, Mussolini, fascism.
Last Wednesday, we joined forces with Occupy LA, Move On LA, Common Cause, Progressive Democrats, Occupy Venice, other groups, and over 100 people crowded into the committee room where it was being reviewed by a committee, Intergovernmental Relations Committee, and we spoke out very eloquently in favor of a stronger resolution. We actually drafted an amended resolution, and Alicone, who was the committee chair, totally agreed with us, and so has now agreed to pass the stronger version of the resolution, which calls for an end to all corporate constitutional rights, to the City Council for a vote in the first week of December. So that That was a great victory. Power to the people.
Just saw there is an opportunity for, yesterday they talked about two kinds of power, money power and people power. Well, this is people power. And we shouldn't just be occupying the outside of City Hall, we should be occupying the inside of City Hall. City Hall is our hall, it's not just the lobbyists in here. We should have, the city should own the football team, the city should own the Dodgers, and the people should own these resources and not be led from our tax dollars and the tax dollars that these companies would be paid.
Okay, we may have to speak a little bit louder because there's a little bit of
and this is a beautiful movement, and I don't want to see it do anything but succeed, as it already is succeeding. And I hope people understand that here and now, if we end it today, which we're not going to do, already great strides have been made, consciences have been raised, banks have had to change their policies. I mean, you are already moving this goddamn country, so don't worry about that. But you want to keep doing it. And so I think there are several dangers I just wanted to talk about briefly. The first danger came to my mind most acutely when I picked up the LA Times this morning and saw that at a General Assembly or somewhere yesterday, one of the people who has worked hard night and day for this movement was booed or slandered, or not slandered, but booed and yelled at because supposedly he's a member of the Communist Party. If we start fighting with ourselves, if everybody who is a 99%er is not welcome in this movement, then we have no future. Everybody must be welcome in this movement. Communists, anarchists, Republicans, Democrats, religionists, atheists, homeless, anybody who is in that 99% and who comes here for that reason is welcome. They're our brothers and they're our sisters, and shame on whoever shouted that out yesterday. I know that the police are not our real enemy. In New York, they're acting awful. Here, so far, they're acting good. Good or bad, they are not the issue. The Bank of America is the issue. The foreclosures are the issue. The 24 million people without jobs are the issue. The millions of people who are homeless are the issues. The Social Security attacks and all the rest. Those are the issues. Believe me, the Bank of America would love nothing better than to have us do nothing but focus our attention on some dumbass cop who's done something he should not have done. We will defend you. We will defend ourselves. But as they said in the Civil Rights Movement, we will keep our eyes on the prize and remember who the real enemy is.